You see who's up, Sukihana and Gwapstarr. So, on Tasha K, Unwind with Tasha K, she had Gwapstarr up there. And I believe the title was Sukihana's Secret Baby Father. Well, listen, he said, I ain't nobody's secret. Her two youngest kids, those are my kids. The man came with the court papers, everything. He was ready, he was locked and loaded. But we're going to get into it. See what was the discord between him and Suki, and I felt like a lot of it was about. But before we get to this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, smash that thumbs up, my babies. Please, on your way in or out. If you are not subscribed, you already know I ask you to please and thank you, my loves. It was actually sad to see Suki's baby say, I'm scared she gonna whoop me. You know that her, Suki, and Gwapstarr have a tumultuous relationship. You already know. And that baby, this deck right here is a deck that I made myself. But we're going to see the energy of why did Gwapstarr go on Tasha K? Was it like the last ditch effort? And we're going to ask a couple of other questions, right? Why did Gwapstarr go on Tasha K's show? It's actually sad how that baby girl said, because she won't with me like she missed her daddy. Why did Gwapstarr go on Tasha K's show? Keeping you a secret. He felt like Suki was saying anything and does anything, and she makes stuff up. Just like she told everybody, first he felt like she was keeping him a secret one. And she says and does anything. She makes things up. She's dramatic. Clout hungry. What else? Wow. How else do you feel about Suki? How do you feel about Suki? Going on her is the way that I'm going to catch you. You're going to get caught up in your lies and your deceptions. He wanted to make her bother. He wanted to put her in a hot seat. He wanted her to stand accountable for the reason why that she's been keeping him away from his children. He's been overthinking things, overanalyzing, been stressed trying to get to his children in their heads. He went to Tasha seeking guidance, trying to find, because he knows, if you think that he doesn't know that she has been on Tasha K's show before, even though he says that he doesn't watch her or he skips past her, he does watch her. That was not the truth. I'm going to pull this card too, since it's sticking out. But he does watch her because he wants to know about his children's whereabouts. Where are they? Who they're with? Who does she have them around? Etc. Right? He feels like she's dirty and she's messy. That she's a wolf in sheep's clothing, like she plays like she's so innocent and she doesn't have dirty hands, but she does underhanded things, right? Pregnancy, the babies, thinking about his children. So we know already straight off the bat that he did go there, not only to tell the things that Suki did, to stand up and speak and say that, listen, I'm not her little secret. Destiny and I'm sorry, I don't know the little boy's name. I am Destiny and baby boy's father. The first son that she had, that's not my child. But the other two, they're mine. Confused. Like, what did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you that we're in this situation, that we're in this position? Why you can't just give me my children? He feels like she's very, very, very toxic. At one point in time, he wanted to marry her. He wanted marriage. He's tired of the drama. Well, let's see how I can. So we already know. Police, help, help a lady, help me, help me. Somebody, please help me get to my children. So his whole motive is looking you up, researching you, studying, getting info on you. He has been watching hard. He is looking for his children to the best of his ability. This is how Gwapstarr feels. Like, I've been doing everything in my power. Like, not only one, to expose the person you are, but two, you done left my children. We're going to get into those questions. Did Suki leave those babies with Gwapstarr for, because he said it was for a couple of years. You had to actually go, if you didn't see, you had to go on Unwind with Tasha K for the full video. It is on YouTube. But he's like, these are my children. He's very bothered. He's in his head over it all the time. And now that he's about to have another child, I think he said the day before that he went on Tasha K's, he actually had a gender reveal. So it's more like, listen, I want my children to know who each other are. I want them to spend time with each other. I want them to be on one accord. I want them to know that daddy not only loves these two, that I love all of them. I want to build that bond and that relationship with my daughter. No telling of who Suki has my children around. Can I trust these men? Does she even know these men? The things that I've seen her do with Sexy Red, it's like, it's turning his stomach. It's turning his stomach. And he is not feeling, just like when he said, for a long time we thought that Bill was the father of all three of Suki's children, right? And Bill was a stand-up person because he tried to keep it, but it's like, if you know, you know. If you don't, it's none of your business. So that's how Bill felt about the situation. Even though him and Suki are no longer together, he wasn't about to put, like, I'm not the father of those children. Bill is like, those babies don't have nothing to do with our situation, why we're not together, etc. Like, I'm not even about to, say out loud that I'm not their father. All right, let me clean. All right. So let's see. The energy. And then I start going on Tasha K. Pressure. He wanted to put that pressure on her. He wanted her to feel every emotion that he was feeling. He wanted to, like, you've been manipulating all these people. You've been telling them lies. You've been very manipulative to the public. He feels like she is a very manipulative person. And the best way that I could, because pressure busts pipes. We all know that. Pressure will bust a pipe real quick. And he was not playing with Suki. And then to know, like, not only one, we were together on and off. We didn't make not one baby, we made two. And he went to court for these children. So you'll know that he loves these babies with all of his heart and soul. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. That's all I keep on hearing. Don't laugh at me, y'all. That's not even funny, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the passion that he feels. What else? What else does that mean? So basically, the same thing that vulnerable. vulnerable. He does get triggered. Vulnerable, ego triggered. Like he was in a vulnerable place. He still is in a vulnerable place. Until he gets his children, he's going to keep on putting pressure on this manipulative person. I put my vulnerability out there because this girl has an ego out the world, but I also want to trigger her. I want to trigger her to see if he can shake and move some emotions, at least to get his children to him, right? Then we have lost, replot, lost. My babies are lost. I don't know where they're at. Tasha has a big platform. I see Suki went there. So this is, look, this is causing him a lot of grief. He's withdrawn from his children. He's disconnected from his children. With my disconnection, Tasha K is my best avenue to go to get my babies. This is, he relied on that interview. He relied heavily on that interview to get to Suki. And he is willing to do anything at this point to get to his children. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if it embarrasses her, if she doesn't want people to know. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's going to do whatever he has to do. Now, just like he keeps on telling the world, I don't have a lot of money. So that's where he's asking the general public for help in any way necessary. Like, listen, look, shame, shame. That's the he wanted to shame her. Like, listen, you have a man out here. It's 2023, and you have a man trying to find his children as the best way that he knows how to. So that's how Gwapstarr is feeling. Like, I'm out here trying to get to my children, and you're not even seeing. He's looking at it as in a positive, and she's like, "You want to really go to the world? Like you that thirsty? You need attention that big?" That's how she's trying to make it seem on his behalf, but it's really not that way. It's really not that way. It's That's the way that she's trying to push it, because who likes the truth coming out about them, especially a man nowadays who wants to see his children, who's going on a platform to try to get his children. He's speaking out. He's being vulnerable, right? Now here we are thinking that Bill is the father of these children. And then boom. Wait a minute, let me clean. Mm-hmm. Suki. So let's see how Suki felt when she seen Gwapstarr. How did Suki feel when she seen that interview of Gwapstarr on Tasha K's platform? How did Suki feel? Resistant, timid, suppressing memories. She didn't want nothing to do with him. Still doesn't want anything to do with him. It's like he doesn't even matter. Look, stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. So we know that their relationship was turbulent, but that pressure brought tension to her. But those two had many arguments, open heart, vulnerable. But so we also know that that made her vulnerable. Seeing him on Tasha K, like, yo, he would go that far. So at least we know that she's still a human. She cared about him. You know that love hate type energy. Peace. She just wants peace. She wants balance. She wants harmony in her life. So even though she's out here saying one thing out her mouth, I'm picking up like somebody said to her, like, listen, it's better to just be friends. It's better to just be balanced. You did love this man. You did have feelings for him at one time. You did not only have one children, you had two. Now look, he done went in front of the world and you stressed out. He done put tension on you. Right? Sorrow, loss, grief, depression, deep love, unity, connection. Those two had a heavy connection at one point. Oh, baby. Come on, Suki, tell us. Avoiding. She already knows that he has custody, but so now, since the world knows about this custody situation, she's pushing back. She's pushing back. It's like, I don't know you. You know, who was that? I'm gonna take an Asha. She wants to avoid him. You know, that the energy of embarrassment. Like, he really had the galls to get up there. Like, you've been gone for all this time. Why you didn't stop? So, you know, like the blame game. Why you didn't tell people before? You're empty. You're bored. You don't have nothing to do. You're hollow. You're nothing on the inside. So it's like you're trying to pull on my energy, emotional storm, turmoil, unstoppable, affected. This bothered her. Because as you see, this is a man who she loved. She had a deep love for him. Got twin flame, soulmate, open heart, soulmates, open heart. This is somebody who she cared a lot for. And I don't believe that she ever thought that he would step forward. Look, now, it's crazy that this card came out. In a video, if you go on Tasha K, even if you search it on YouTube, if you look up the video, even if you go on Tasha K on Asha, he feels like she has a negative mind. But he said to her, you called the Susu to put a hex on me? She said, well, if such and such told you, it must be true. This is confirmation. And it was for him to stay away. Wow. Broken, shattered, destroyed. She wants to hurt him in every way possible. She knows that he wants an apology. She knows that he wants her to return the children. And this is how she feels. Like, then I'm going to be trapped. I'm going to be stuck. I'm going to be tied down. But she's living in fantasy land. Let me explain to you what's going on. This girl has all these emotions. Suki has all of these emotions, but it's crazy. This is really what's throwing me off. Like, you really, really did call the Susus. Like, that's not a lie. Suki did. Suki did throw them bones on him. She did throw the bones, and Suki don't give two about what any of us think or feel. She don't care about none of that. It is what it is. But she wants to resist him. She doesn't want anything to do with him. Suppressing suppressing him, the memories of them, suppressing the energy, suppressing the love, you know? So we already know where both of their energy is. She's like, listen, I don't want nothing to do. Stay away from me. Yes, I did love you, but it's like this wound. The wound was closed, but the wound is open again. Because now the whole world knows he done came forward. It's actually, I'm picking up the energy like he's a little bit surprised that he did step forward. She's very surprised that he stepped forward. I don't feel like she ever thought, did Suki, let me ask that question first. Did Suki ever think that Gwapstarr would step forward in front of the world and say, I want my children? Did she think that Gwapstarr, no, no. She didn't think, it was unexpected. And she also feels like he's dishonest and he's underhanded and then he's spying. But she's trying to escape reconnection with him. While you're looking like she made a break for it. It's a lot of heartbreak and pain between both of them. But Suki, he outed you, my baby. But this Seven of Swords, he outed you. But Suki didn't think that he would ever go to Tasha K or go to that type of. She didn't think that he would ever go that far to try to get in contact with the kids. It actually took her. It it was like wow, really. So did Suki really leave Gwapstarr with his children for almost 3 years? Did Gwapstarr have his children in his custody and was taking care of them? All right. So he did have the children. The Ten of Cups is about happiness, family, reunions, them being together, right? But he wasn't telling the full truth about the timeline with the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse is about somebody who is devious and lies. And somebody who is focused on himself. So if I tell the world that I had him for 3 years straight and Suki ran off on a plug, but he wants those babies to return back to him. He wants those babies to return back, to move back home with him. He's been planning. And also the Page of Wands is somebody who speaks, right? Suki is a who? A performer. I'm gonna have courage to speak out. But as far as those babies being with him for 3 years, that was not that long. He didn't have the children for 3 years straight, and Suki didn't see them. That's not true, allegedly. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I'm just poison. I be telling you the story spiritually, my loves. Okay. So now we know that he does want his children. Let's see. Why does Gwapstarr want his children so bad? Why does Gwapstarr want his children back? All right, so we have the Three of Wands in reverse. This is the Three of Wands in reverse. Is again returning from travel, moving home, loss. The Five of Cups, sadness, despair, regret, heartbreak. She's isolated him from his children. She has isolated him from his children, and that's affected him in so many ways. The Emperor in reverse is Suki. She's abusing her power. She's stubborn. She lacks discipline and control. Then she's out here saying that I'm not even the father, right? She told us that Bill was the father. But look, the Knight of Pentacles. He got patience. Time heals all wounds. He's trustworthy. He's hardworking. Judgment. He's going to get those children. It's like anything that I've done, I apologize for. You know, I wasn't the perfect. You wasn't the perfect. But while you're out there, let me have my children. They will be safe with me. Is Gwapstarr worried about the company Suki has the children around? Is Gwapstarr worried about the company that his children is keeping? Yep. Security. The King of Pentacles. That's about somebody. The energy of security. I want to make sure that my children are secure, they're stable, right? I want to know that they're okay. I don't know who they're around. Here goes Suki's energy. They're with their mother. She's magnetic. She seems like she's mature, even though with her actions of being on her knees, being walked like a dog, that doesn't show somebody who is, um, you know, I'm gonna leave that alone. She enjoys the limelight, and she always says, "I'm getting it out the mud for my children." But he's like, "Listen, you're worried about the limelight where you have a father right now who just wants his children. Why don't you just give them to me?" He's worried about their security. Like we had the Four of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, we had the Six of Cups in reverse. Let's let go of our past and focus on now. Focus up on our children growing up and them not being here, there, and everywhere. I understand that you're giving them the best of life. You're giving them something that I can never give them. But let's co-parent. Let's co-parent and be on one accord. So his main thing is like, basically, I want to be on one accord with you. I want to make sure that my children are safe. I want to spend time with them. I want my children. I have a baby that's about to be born, and I want them to know their little brother, and I want them to know that daddy always loves them, right? Where Suki's like, "Listen, my past is my past. You don't even exist no more. Whoever I'm with, that's who their daddy is. I don't even want to hear nothing that you're talking about." So let's see. Was the baby truly scared? Was baby Destiny scared that if Suki found out she was talking to him, that she would get whooped? Was Destiny really scared that she was going to get whooped if Suki, yep, the devil in reverse. the hermit, isolation. The devil in reverse, right? The devil energy is no, but an upright. And the upright is a no. In reverse is a yes. Instability. Feeling at the end of your rope. I want to talk to my dad. She has me in isolation, the hermit. So she was scared that Suki was going to whip her. She was very scared that Suki was going to whip her. Without a shadow of a doubt, she was scared. 1 minute, my loves. So, woo child, this is a whole mess. So she was hiding in the closet because she was scared. She just wanted to talk to her dad. Because Destiny and her brother missed their father. Does Destiny and her brother miss their father? Childhood issues. Ooh, the Page of Cups. Defeat. Lack of communication. We had, I don't want to speak that on any baby. I don't even want to put that energy on them. I don't. All right, so we had the Page of Cups. In reverse, that's about childhood issues, sexual abuse, bad news, broken dreams, defeat, surrender, aggression, bullying, intimidation, abuse, violence, scrapes, murders, assault. It's like, don't, like, I'm your parent. Don't think about him. Out of sight, out of mind. I'll put it to you like this, allegedly. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged, and metaphysical science cannot be proven as of yet. I am just Poison Ivy telling you the story spiritually, my loves. This is sad, and I don't like what I just seen. So let's just cut to the chase and see, will Gwapstarr get his children back? Will Gwapstarr be reunited with his children? Oh, wow. Not anytime soon. 3 yeses in reverse. Failure. The 8 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups in reverse. Unhappy home. Dysfunctional family. Broken home. Lack of security and stability. Folding on your beliefs. Giving in, giving up. Admitting defeat. So no time soon is he going to get to these babies. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. That just bothered me a little bit. As a mother and a mom, that bothered me. Because it's that energy of like, you better not say nothing about him. Nothing. I don't even want to hear his name. That's not your daddy. Don't talk about him. So it's like fear. You know what? I'm going to close this out. But Guap is not going to see his children anytime soon. Allegedly. I pray for the strength of them all. For them all. That those babies get back to their father, to who loves them. That those babies are protected. And he went on Tasha K. Basically, to put that word on the curb. Like, I want to see my babies. He doesn't have the money for a private investigator or nobody else, but he's like, I can go on Tasha K and I can get the word on the curb, which just made Suki angrier. All right, my darlings. Talk to me in the comment section below. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you are not subscribed. I ask you to please and thank you, my loves. I send peace and blessings to all of you out there. Stay safe, my loves. Okay, I'll talk to you later.